Why is Pete Davidson being tagged as the Warren Beatty of the new generation? And how does he switch from one relationship to another faster than you can wink? Do you ever wonder about the real reason Leonardo DiCaprio exclusively dates women under 25? And is it even possible to talk about skirt chasers without dropping the name of Adam Levine? In today's episode, we're going to get inside the lives of Hollywood's most notorious playboys and find out who made it to the long list of these celebrity Casanovas. If there's one name making the buzz for dating a plethora of high-profile female celebrities, it is Pete Davidson. From Girl Code alumnus Carly Aquilino to the comedian's daughter Cazzie David to the much older Kate Beckinsale to the veteran actress daughter Margaret Qualley and supermodel's daughter Kaia Gerber. Most of these relationships lasted only a few months and the list doesn't stop here. One of his famous exes, Ariana Grande, guested in one SNL episode where he was part of the cast and the rest was history. After dating for a few weeks, the couple decided to get engaged and then broke off because, well, they realized they were taking it a tad too fast. This was after Grande's probable drunk tweet about Davidson being a well-endowed guy. No way, did she really tweet that? But netizens were shocked by the now-deleted post, though some were also quite pleased with Ariana for sharing too much information during those days. Soon after, who would have thought Davidson's charm would rub off on the reality TV star Kim Kardashian? They too had dated not long after they kissed in one of SNL's skits. Davidson seems to have a penchant for dating SNL's guests, you may say. I guess that's a no-brainer if he wants to meet these lovely ladies, because what better chance to hook them with his humor than to have them on the show? But why do so many girls fall for Davidson? According to one dating expert, Davidson could be getting all these ladies because of his sensitivity, his humor, and the way he treats his women with respect. Kardashian once said that Davidson had asked if she wanted some ice cream at Thrifty, and she was delighted to have been asked about the simplest things. Although Davidson is known for his sleek moves with women, he didn't ask Kardashian out right away. It turned out she was the one who called the SNL producer to ask for Davidson's number because he didn't give her the time of day. Could this be the reason his exes were all head over heels for him? By playing it cool, women are left waiting and wanting more of his attention. But according to the reports, if one lady had captivated Davidson for real, it was no other than the Duchess from the Bridgerton series, Phoebe Dynevor. Davidson was so smitten by this royal beauty that he had to fly from New York to the UK just to spend time with her. But just like the many love stories this lad had before, his relationship with Dynevor was short-lived. Ultimately, the two decided to part ways because the distance between them proved to be an obstacle they couldn't hurdle. How about you? What do you think about Pete Davidson, and what is it in him that makes him so appealing to the ladies? Now, if Davidson is mostly into dating high-profile women, this next Casanova has a thing for young lasses. By now, you have probably heard about the age obsession Leonardo DiCaprio has with the women he dates. It's like he has this weird superstition or curse that he might turn into a toad if he dates anyone above 25. So, what could be the mystery behind the number 25? Apparently, DiCaprio is commitment phobic. He prefers women who are under 25 because they're not thinking about marriage and starting a family yet. There's no fear of turning into a toad, only the fear of getting tied down. It is said that as soon as a girl gets too old or gets too close for comfort, she is already gone. But wait, there is always an exception to the rule. Let's take a look at all the damsels who got involved with our modern-day Romeo all these years. DiCaprio dated Gisele Bündchen in the year 2000 when she was just 20, and they ended their relationship when she turned 25. Next was Bar Raffaelli, an Israeli model and TV host with whom he had an on and off affair. Again, they called it quits as soon as she turned 25. In the year 2011, DiCaprio is said to have had a fling with the beautiful Blake Lively when she was 23. She even visited him on the location shoot of The Great Gatsby in Australia. There were several other young models who came after this, but alas, there was one lady who seemed to have broken the curse. Gigi Hadid, probably the most popular model of this generation, was seen hanging out with DiCaprio at a party in New York during the New York Fashion Week in September 2022. He must have been so smitten by her beauty that he deliberately overlooked her age and broke his controversial rule. Gigi was 27 when she dated DiCaprio. That shows what power the Queen of Runways truly possesses. But just exactly how DiCaprio flirted with his ladies? According to one website, Grazia, DiCaprio usually uses close proximity to show the girl that he likes that he's into her. He mirrors her expressions, and if the first date wasn't amazing, he definitely makes sure he gets her on the second. And just like the typical Casanova, he stares broodingly at this girl to evoke emotional responses from her. Seriously, I understand these women's reasoning for wanting to be involved with somebody like DiCaprio, but does discarding them once they grow older make it all worth it? Now ladies, if DiCaprio asked you to be his girl, will you agree with his age limit requirement? How do you personally feel about this? After learning about the Titanic star's weird fixation on age, let's now take a look into the colorful love life of the famed pop rock singer Adam Levine. The Maroon 5 lead singer has always been known to be a ladies' man, and a recent controversy with an Instagram model shook his marriage. Right before the fame, he dated Jane Herman for 4 years. She turns out to be the muse for Maroon 5's debut album, Songs for Jane. If I were Jane, I would have felt extremely special to have myself immortalized, not just in one but in all of the 12 songs. What a way to honor a past relationship that served as the main inspiration for this album. Levine later on was reported to have dated Jessica Simpson, Cameron Diaz, a model actress Angela Bellotta, and the Russian model Anne Vyalitsina. He is now married to Victoria's Secret model Behati Prinsloo, and they have 2 daughters. But sometime in September 2022, Levine was caught up in a rumor linking him to the Instagram model Sumner Straw. According to Straw, she and Levine had a physical relationship for about a year, an accusation that she bravely put out on her TikTok videos. She felt compelled to come out with the revelation after a friend attempted to sell the screenshots containing her chats with Levine. Levine quickly denied the allegations, particularly the physical affair, but admitted that he had crossed the line. He gave a statement asserting he had already taken proactive steps to remedy the situation in an attempt to save his marriage. But do you know why Adam Levine is so popular with women? According to Levine himself, one of the theories about why he understands women so well was that after his parents split, his mom moved in with his aunt and brother's ex-wife. So basically, he was living with so many jilted women, and it somehow made him comfortable talking to girls. Growing up in that kind of environment made interacting with women feel natural to him. Before marriage, Levine admitted to being promiscuous, but he attempted to justify his promiscuity by saying he wanted to sleep with many women simply because he thought they were the most amazing in the world. I can't believe he just said that. Perhaps it was this kind of mentality that led him to a string of controversies that involved several women revealing they had inappropriate relationships with him. Apart from Straw, a woman shared a screenshot of Levine's flirty messages in her now-deleted video, and another came out with a private message from Levine asking her to distract herself by sleeping with him. Even his yoga teacher didn't escape his flirtations when she received an unsolicited message from him expressing his desire to spend a day with her naked. Yikes! Imagine what went on his mind all this time while watching his teacher do yoga poses. Seriously, was he really naive that he never heard of screenshots? Or did his inflated ego make him believe these girls would never come out to expose his philandering ways because they were too flattered by his attention? But no one could have been more hurt than his wife, Prinsloo. In what could be the most damaging statement released by Straw, Levine allegedly reached out to her months after the affair. After informing her that he and his wife were having a baby, he boldly said that he was dead serious about naming the child Sumner if it was a boy. Wow, I'm not sure where Prinsloo gets her patience from, but Levine is surely one lucky man to have someone like her still standing by his side after all the mess. With all the things said about Adam Levine, is he misunderstood or is he simply just a misogynist? I'll leave it up to you to decide. And there you have it for today's video. If you liked what you saw in this episode, care to give us a like and subscribe to this channel. Go click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new videos, and don't forget to comment below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time!